So far, we haven't seen a lot, but we've also not been on TikTok or socials that much since our busy weekend.
Yeah.
With like Taylor findings, but we got to see her at the game, which was really awesome.
Mm-hmm. We're choosing to believe that she waved at us.
At least at some point she waved at us. You know, she knew.
Yeah.
The vibe, the aura.
Listen, she might have waved at the person directly in front of me, but to my
it
still
looked
happened.
like
she was waving at me, and so I'm going to go with it.
Yes, it was still us.
That's what I'm choosing to believe.
How close did you sit to her at the game? So we were row 16.
Yeah.
So we I feel like it was probably equidistant. So it was probably like 16 rows away from the glass, essentially to the right of her.
Yeah.
We were section 117. Here, I could try to show a picture. Maybe.
So we could see her very easily. Like with the naked eye, we could turn around and be like, "Oh, she's right there."
Yes.
But on our cameras, we had to zoom a little bit. She's seen you before, and you know what? I'm gonna choose to believe that.
See,
I love that.
So this was let me. So this is zoomed in, obviously, but this is our view of her, because like I didn't have to stand up taller or anything. We could just see directly back to her. Mm-hmm. So it was really cool. And it was really cool to see Caitlin Clark, too.
Yes, I was, like, turned around and I was looking at Taylor, and I was like, I think that's Caitlin Clark. And I, like, hit Courtney, and I was like, Courtney, I think that's Caitlin Clark.
That's her.
Yeah, that was really cool. Me and my husband, I know we geeked out about it, too, but, yeah, it was cool.
Well, and then for a while, she was sitting down, and so when she was sitting down, it was harder for us to see because of people, you know, with their hands in the air or whatever, but... then when they finally stood up, then we saw it wasn't her mom next to her anymore. And we were like, wait, who is that? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We were not expecting that.
It was awesome. I love Caitlin Clark. I think that was cool.
Yeah, that was really awesome. I would have just been watching her the whole time. So we probably would have tried. It's just so hard because, you know, you're looking back that way and there are people sitting there trying to enjoy the game and they just keep seeing people look at them or, you know, look in their direction. So... I don't know, I had one guy, I don't know, I think he was kind of an asshole, but...
He probably was kind of an ass.
Like, every time that I would kind of look that way or pan my camera that way, he would, like, wave his arms in front of me, like, trying to show that, like, I can see you, stop looking back here.
Yeah.
It was just kind of rude, but I don't know.
The thing with it is, like, there's literally no way to be turned around filming her 24/7.
No.
She's not visible 24/7. So she, like, will go back into the suite or, like, people will sit in front of her for a while and, like, I've mentioned that, I think, in videos before. I feel like they do it on purpose to, like, you know, give her some, private time, but, yeah.
And also, like, we were there to enjoy the game. Like, she's just superb.
And we weren't. Like, we had so much fun, you guys.
It was really good. Oh, happy birthday, Liberty.
I didn't see any comments from Boomer, but, like, that wouldn't surprise me.
Thank you, Sarah.
Hi, Charlotte. It was so much fun. It was so cold, though.
It was How cold do you think it was? Because it was supposed to be a high of, like, 30, but I don't think it got above, like, 25.
Well, I think they said, like, high of 20 or 18, and then, like, real temp felt, like, 8 or something like that. Like,
oh my god, it was that bad?
It was really
No
cold.
wonder,
It was bad.
That's,
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, we had a lot of layers.
Yeah. It was fine once we had the hand warmers, but for the most part, I couldn't feel my hands at all.
I would have worn heated socks next time, and I think that would have made
helped
the difference for me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Amber said the feel like temperature got as low as 8 degrees, and then towards the end of the game, the wind started coming in a little bit, and it was so, like, humid cold. You could, like, feel the snow in the air, even though it wasn't actively snowing. Like, you could feel it. It's strange.
Yes, yeah, the Travis touchdown was iconic. I'm so glad that we got to experience one.
It was so good.
It was so awesome.
I knew he was gonna. I just, like, knew it. He's so good.
Yeah, Jen. So Jen says I would have had hand warmers all over my body. I think that Jemmy had.
I did it too. Yeah.
Yeah, you put it under your.
They make the hand warmers that are, like, there's, like, 8 of them on a thing, and you're supposed to put it on your lap and put a blanket over it. But I put it in my, like, thermal underwear. I, like, put it on my abs. and it kept my body warm. It was great.
Mm-hmm. And those vintage Chiefs jackets, the ones that are like bulkier and heavier, they really do help you insulate. Because the one that I kid you not, my entire midsection was warm. It was just my arms and my hands and my feet. Everything else was good. I think my legs got a little cold, but
yeah.
We also stood on cardboard boxes that Jimmy was and you brought, which was really helpful. It was just crazy. I don't know, like you get really excited about doing an event or something, and then you forget, oh my God, the elements are here. It's not like summertime where you can just, be hot, but
it was cold. It was cold as hell.
Yeah.
It was just really cold.
Oh yeah, hand warmers in your shoes. I should have done that.
Yeah.
So I could have felt my toes.
Kelsey said, what are the cardboard boxes to stand on? So, it's to insulate your feet from the concrete. It's a very strange trick that people figured out years and years ago. But it works, I guess. I saw a TikTok that was like explaining that it's because cardboard has wood and like air. So it's just like an insulator. And so you just stand on it and it helps. It doesn't keep your feet warm.
No.
But it helps them not get as cold. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It just kind of like helps you lock that little bit of heat in between you and the ground.
Right.
Yeah.
It kept my feet from being so cold they were like in pain.
Right.
But, like they were still cold.
They were still cold.
They just weren't painful. Yeah, now you know, Kelsey.
Toe warmers are a thing too. Okay. I'll have to look into that then. Because it was so, it was worth being cold to be able to see and watch that. But for sure, if I ever did that again, I'd need the heated socks. Probably heated gloves.
Yeah, those helped.
Yeah.
The heated gloves were nice.
Oh yeah, because you had the ones that covered your, palm.
You sat down with your feet up during TV breaks. That will be me next week. No, I didn't give the shirt to him. I was trying to find a way to and I would still love to facilitate giving a shirt to Jason Kelsey. I'm not trying to meet him in person. I just don't know of a good way to get it to him. So that video was basically me trying to find a way to get it to him.
Right.
Yeah. Hasn't panned out yet, but we'll still see.
We are not going on Sunday.
Yeah, it's Courtney.
But I'm going to go home. Because I leave today. Jojo lives here, but she's not going. So we're just going to be watching it from our homes.
In the warm.
But if you're going, I hope you have a good time.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah. It's just a whole electric experience. I wish I could go to every single one of them.
I know. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Good morning. Oh, Christy, I'm sorry you couldn't make the meetup. We will have more, though. That was kind of like our first one, and we only had a few days' notice because we didn't know what day the game was going to be. But yeah, hopefully with more notice and more time, we can, thank you, plan something a little bit more put together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the venue that we had was really awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they let us do that.
Yeah. Chicken and Pickle's really cool.
Me too. I'm excited for Short and Sweet to come back. And we need her to announce more shows in the U.S., please.
I know, because me and Courtney haven't gotten to go, and we really love to go.
Yeah.
We need to get Liz to come, too. She needs to go play in Houston.
Seriously.
And then we can fly to Liz.
Because the thing is I know she did a lot in a month, but I just feel like she needs to just do it again. She just needs to do it again.
We just need to see her.
Because 2 months of touring just isn't long enough. Or maybe it's close to 3 months of touring, just doesn't seem like enough. Especially because she's going to win however many Grammys, and then she has to celebrate by continuing.
Yeah.
Please. Did we get any bracelets at the game? So no, we didn't actually. We mostly just got bracelets at our event yesterday.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
We also were running pretty late to the game. So Courtney's flight got delayed. We basically had to pick her up and then go right into Arrowhead. And then we basically went right inside and went to our seats. So that's kind of on us. We didn't take the time to, but it's okay. United.
We hate the airport.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Flights don't love us.
I'm about to write a nasty ass letter.
I think I want Casey and the Chiefs and the Commanders in the Super Bowl too. Yeah.
Because who are the Commanders playing again? The Eagles?
Eagles.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
If Taylor goes back on tour,
Hi, Kayla.
what do you think she'll name her tour? I think it'll be whatever TS12 is.
Yeah.
Probably.
That would be my guess too. Yeah. Whatever TS12 is.
Mm-hmm.
Dreams.
Yeah, probably.
Kaleidoscope of Dreams tour. So
that would be so... I like that. That's really cool.
What's the possible cardigan?
Oh, God. I mean, it could be anything.
I'm really negative about this topic, so you tell me what you think the cardigan is, Courtney.
I mean, to me, it's just, if there is a way to track that there's actually like 233,000 cardigans, then if that's the equivalent to the amount that they had for Midnight's cardigans, then it feels like it's something new. Like it's either for a re-record or TS12 or whatever, or maybe like an Eras Tour cardigan.
Yeah.
But
not
it's
a
just
restock.
Right, not a restock of anything. But the hard part is knowing when it could be, because they've been tracking it for like a month and a half. So I don't know. And I also don't know, like I know that their insider was able to track like the snow globes and everything like that, but we don't really know how they're getting that information. So it's just hard to even know if it's real or not.
That's where I'm at. I don't know if they've been right 100% of the time, so I just feel really skeptical about it.
Right. I mean, it'll be really cool, I guess, until, you know, it's proven to not happen. Then I think, like, we can keep talking about it. But yeah, it's just hard. Because it would be cool to have an Eras Tour cardigan. But I feel like that maybe would have happened by now. Because it's been, what, a month?
I'm laughing at a thought I had that would never happen. So it's fine.
We love the thoughts that might never happen.
No, it would never happen, and I would feel silly saying it out loud even.
So, I don't know if it would be a Lover cardigan. I thought maybe with all the Lover Life from Paris stuff, and it could be. I just don't know, especially because, I mean, she got number 2, not number 1 on the Billboard.
I know.
So I don't know, because that, I mean, even if they did have a cardigan, it wouldn't count towards her trying to get to number 1, because it's a separate thing. So I don't know. Hi. So I don't know. I like try to keep hopeful, but I also feel like we would have seen a cardigan warehouse update around TTPD time, and we didn't get that.
Right.
We listen and we don't judge. Do you think if they didn't cancel all those orders, we could have got number 1? Oh, I didn't even know they canceled orders. Oh, you mean of the vinyl?
Honestly, probably.
Yeah.
I think there was only 1,000 units different. And if there was truly 65,000 that were impacted, like they were reporting, yeah.
Damn. I guess I hadn't really thought of it like that.
I don't know if 65,000 canceled vinyls was accurate, but the poll that I saw on Twitter that they put together was about 400 Swifties. And of those 400 Swifties, most of them had ordered multiple copies.
So it would have impacted it.
It would have made the difference, I think, for sure.
Hi. Yeah. I just feel like she should have had it in the bag, and it just kind of feels like it was rigged.
I mean,
even though I don't think that's...
Bad Bunny's huge.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. They definitely kind of dropped the ball in the merch store, though. You know?
Well, and especially because, you know, they even backed it with the deluxe copies, or the digital copies, sorry. So that was like their way to pad it, and then it just seemed like, yeah, the vinyl cancellations kind of screwed it.
Just really hurt it.
Because, yeah, 1,000 copies isn't anything. It should have been way above that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Are we debutation truthers?
I think that depends on, like, how you define debutation. Right?
I do think that she's been egging for both of them for, like, the last 6 to 8 months.
Yeah. I kind of think that that's what all of our doubles are at this point, but I don't think she's gonna, like, double drop anything.
No.
I think it's like her way of showing that they're like
coming pretty close together.
Yeah, together. They're close. It's the final two. Like,
yeah, they're their own pairing with each other. Kind of like Speak Now in 1989 were.
The last like two pieces. Like she's like, yeah. And I like the idea. Yeah, I agree, Danny. Maybe announcing at the same time, or like announcing very close together, because like my thought, and I know we've talked about this, but like when she announces, say she decides to announce Reputation TV today, she won't, but say she does. Inevitably, we know then that like we know debut's coming next, and based off of the Reputation release date, like we can already start like putting things together.
Yep.
So it kind of, I don't know, makes sense for her to, if she wanted to do a double announcement, that would be a cool, fun, different thing.
Right.
Who knows? Yeah.
And who knows what she'll do?
At this
point. She's got to do all the new things now that she's not on tour anymore.
Yeah.
I know, we need all the puzzles. The vault puzzles. Dude, the rep vault puzzle is going to be insane. As long as there's no leaks.
Why I don't want a surprise drop. Like,
same. I want the whole build up, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it's just, there's something fun about it. Like being able to like see the album cover art and like being excited for the back cover to be dropped. And then, you know, however she reveals the track titles. It's just fun. I also just have a core memory of the 1989 vault and being able to go on live and try to figure out all the puzzles with the community.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so much fun. So I'm glad that we at least have TikTok back. So now we need her to at least do something with the 90 days.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I'm telling myself.
Are we clowning for Taylor's RSD this year?
So I've been trying to pay attention because she didn't do one last year, but she did one the year before. I think it would be really cool. I just don't know what it would be. But if she
did she do one last year?
No.
She did, what was 2022?
Well, 2023 was when she had the Folklore Long Pond Studio Sessions vinyl.
In 2022, she was the ambassador, right?
I don't remember.
The Record Store Day ambassador? I'm just trying to remember which... The Lakes! Thank you!
Okay, the Lakes. Okay, so Sarah did remind me.
Okay.
She did have the signed note for RSD, but it was the printout for last year.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just not... Okay. I was thinking more like vinyl.
I was too,
Yeah.
to be fair. But that all makes sense.
So who knows? I mean, it would be really cool if she did something else. In my personal opinion, if she would have gotten #1 from Lover Live from Paris, I think that she could have potentially had like another version of Folklore Long Pond Studio Session, just to try to get that to go to #1, so then she could get closer to beating that record. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. Hi.
Hi, Isla.
Ooh, yeah, or the Midnights. I would love if they did Midnight's 3 a.m. edition.
Oh,
for an RSD.
I would wait RSD for that.
Oh my god, imagine.
So RSD is Record Store Day. They do it every year. And it's basically like they contract with artists or labels, I guess, not artists directly, but to release like limited edition vinyls and CDs so that people will shop in local record stores. It's to like boost brick and mortar record stores instead of online sales constantly.
Right.
So the quantities printed and pressed are really, really limited. Like to the point that some record stores only get like 6 copies of a Taylor RSD. Like it's very, very limited. And they usually won't sell online, or they'll like 99% of them won't sell online.
Okay, Zach says it's April 12th. Okay.
Yes.
So that means they should be announcing the lineup soon for the artists that are included in it.
Yeah. I think they said in January, so I feel like we can expect it, honestly, any day.
Yeah. So I did see that. Did you see that, JoJo, about when they removed the Reputation Eras Tour shirts from her store?
Oh, they did?
Like
when did they do that, today?
Yeah, it was this morning.
Interesting.
Oh, thanks, Amber. She says, you two are so cute. Name a better duo.
Oh, that's cute. That's very cute.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's so many things and moving parts happening, especially like with her store, the potential cardigans, things being added and removed. Anything could come.
It's just a lot of movement.
Yeah. And nothing's really like adding up.
And I think that every time we talk about this, people always say like they want Taylor to be on a break. And I think I agree. Like she obviously needs it, right? But Taylor's not doing any of this personally, right? No. Like this is all Taylor's team. And from everything we know, those 2 re-records are already recorded. And assuming she does a rollout just like she did with the other ones, she probably won't do much press.
Right. Yeah, she really didn't.
I mean, Red was the outlier.
Yeah.
But, I mean, she could be actively releasing this music and still technically be on a break.
Right.
I don't know.
But also, too, like, for all we know, she's actively recording and we just don't ever see her do anything. Because I think for her break could be writing music. So I think that it's just, you know, it might be work for certain people seeing, oh yeah, if she's not just sitting on her couch relaxing, petting her cats, then she's not relaxing. But I think creating music is her outlet for comfort, so.
Yes, it's Courtney. She's right here.
Hi!
And I think, too, we have to remember that, like, we got really used to the Electric Lady Studios walks last year.
Yeah.
Because Taylor wanted us to, and she wanted us to know that she was like, that was the hard launch of this new era, right? But just because we don't see her going into Electric Lady right now doesn't mean she's not. She could be. You're Losing Me was recorded at Jack's place, right?
Right.
His apartment.
And for all we know, wherever she's frequenting right now, whether it be Travis's house or wherever, she probably has her own little studio set up in there.
Maybe that's what they're building at Holiday House.
Right? Probably.
Yeah.
Do we think Rep TV vinyl will be a picture disc again or something different? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think so. Maybe she'll want them all look like, you know what I mean? The same, but who knows?
I mean, technically, I guess all of the re-record discs are similar. They don't have, you know, they're all the color for that she wanted them to be. So I could definitely see there being an orange one again, though.
Get it.
Please, God. That would just be so cool. Right, we want all the variants. Oh my God, a green one.
That would be great.
Like a snake green.
Like I'm cool. Sort of like set on this like, I don't know how else to describe it other than like the oil slick. Like the black with like the shiny green.
Yes.
Just like the snakes at the intro.
Yep.
Yeah, give me that.
I feel like they can put that on a vinyl. So I want it. Like just the different colors. Oh my God.
We just made it up and decided to put it on a vinyl. So.
Do it.
Please, Taylor.
Hi.
My cousin painted that.
That's just so cool.
Yeah.
Didn't she show a snippet of Look What You Made Me Do TV on it? Yeah, so she let Wilderness on Amazon Prime have a snippet for the intro. That feels like such a long time ago.
Oh my God, I know.
And I know we were hoping like, oh, maybe she'll just give us that one on streaming services. No.
I'm always like, why did she drop This Love and Wildest Dreams so early?
I know.
And then not drop Look What You Made Me Do in Delicate. Knowing we were sitting streaming all of that from the Eras tour that entire year.
Yeah. Because we could have been, I mean, I probably would have maxed that shit out on my Spotify by now. Having it.
Yep. Hi. Oh, thanks, Amy. Amy said she met us on Indie Night too. Yay.
Amy. Oh, okay, yes. I'm trying to like put names to faces.
I know the lives are back. Thank God.
Dude, it was a drought.
It
was so bad.
I was trying to watch one last night.
my
I
God.
wanted to like watch a live. I'll usually turn it on. Like one of y'all is usually live.
Yeah.
I'll turn it on while I'm doing my skincare. And
Yeah. Well, you should have seen us in here. We were like, for what, 3 hours? We were just sitting in here. We were like, I don't know what to do.
What y'all doing? What's that sound like? How y'all doing? Like twiddling our thumbs. The drought was the very worst.
It was, dude. And that's when we were checking. Okay, can we go live yet? Can we go live yet? Because best believe if that shit would have turned on at midnight, we would have been on live for no reason.
Probably
other than just to be on live.
Courtney,
wake up!
Courtney, I'm live.
Yes, call it what you want. TV injected straight into our veins.
Taylor does have a lyric for everything.
She really does. Everything. Didn't
so
she
funny.
have legal issues with 1989 TV after the 2 single drops? I don't know.
No, I think. Well, I don't know about those 2 singles, but I know she had legal issues with "Shake It Off."
Oh, right.
I think
That was even
the one
before
that
the
drug
two-
it out.
Yeah.
The longest was the "Shake It Off" lawsuit, but I don't know.
Yeah, beyond that, I don't know either. I go home this afternoon. So we're trying to get this in. I know, I'm sad. We got a night taken away from us.
Yeah, we did.
Stupid airfare people.
And a morning. Let's be real.
And our morning.
We had big plans.
We really did. That was what?
We had
12
big
hours
plans. Yeah.
that we missed out on? We could have done a lot in that 12 hours.
I know. We could be very productive with 12 hours.
Right.
And like 2 hours of sleep.
God, yeah. And just coffeeing
Just
it up.
coffee all
like
day.
we've been doing the last 2 days.
I don't know if we're going to get a drop on January 23rd. I think if anything, maybe she could announce on January 23rd, but I don't know. It's fun to be excited about. I'm very cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
Let's say that. I just don't feel like the eggs are quite egging yet, but I'm here for it and I would love to be proven, like, prove me wrong.
Right?
Prove me wrong, Taylor.
At this point, it's just fun. I mean, it's always fun for me. If we can look into something and be like, oh, that would be cool. For me right now, it's just the mirror thing. I'm pretty convinced for 321 just because it's a Friday.
I agree.
So I think that that's more likely than the 123. But I just do think that like the mirroring of it all, especially because she had the mirrored snake bag, and then the last 2 days she had mirrored Chanel logos or on her belt. So I don't know. I just think it's fun. I think it's cool. Hell, maybe we'll get the cardigan that day. And that's still something.
That's something.
Give us anything.
Exactly. I have a great time. I don't care if I'm ever right. That's
Right.
me too. That's
Right.
me too.
And the black nails haunt
The
us.
mirrored picture of Olivia on the message board, Kayla said.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Of Torture Poets Department.
And I still just can't shake the fact that like she used that Era 321 when we thought we were getting Rep TV, but we got TTPD instead. So that to me just feels purposeful. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all delusion here.
It's all delusion here. It is.
It also just feels right. Because it would, if she did release it on March 21st, that would be pretty much a year to win TTPD. Like a month. So like 11 months. Which would actually be really funny if she did 11 months in between releases because TS11.
Dude, that's some shit
You know what
she
I mean?
would do, though.
Right.
That's funny.
But yeah, I don't know. And I mean, clearly, like, we've had so many solid theories that never were anything. So
I think the thing that got me was who said that? Was it Nikki King? I don't know, but someone was saying, I'm asking you before I even told you. That if she goes until April 19th without releasing a re-record or anything, it will be the longest length of time we've gone without an album dropping since Lover.
Right. Yeah. I think that was her.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Considering.
That's 6 years.
Oh my God. 6 years.
6. Yeah, I know. I know.
So who knows? I mean.
Yeah, I don't know.
If that does happen, that's very purposeful with the 6. And I will say it with my
she's
whole
full for that.
chest. And I'm also not a believer that she would do anything on the Grammys this year. But it's the 67th Grammys, and if you add 6 plus 7, it's 13.
And it's on 2-2, which
yeah,
has
and
me...
2-2.
But I don't see anything else other than, like, those things, which...
I know.
I want, like, if I could get one or two
one
more things, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it.
Sold. She just loves her 13s.
Yeah. I wish I could think, like, I'm not creative enough to think of something she hasn't done before.
I know.
You know?
My brain can't fathom it.
Mm-mm.
I do like your one of her, like what you said yesterday, just jumping out of a plane with...
Just
what is it?
Skydive out of a plane with a banner that says
banner,
Rep TV out now.
Yes, I'm just saying that would be pretty iconic.
Imagine. At a Chiefs game, she goes down with a parachuter, and they have a banner behind them that just says Rep TV out now.
Dude.
Go Chiefs.
All in one.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and the thing is Taylor Nation has been so random about posting what they post about. The hashtags have been weird as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least to me, they've been weird as hell. But I don't know. Yeah, they'd have to start ramping up this week if it is something on Thursday.
Oh, Nikki Goff is in here. Hi, Nikki.
Oh, hi, Nikki.
I'd invite you on, but it was making the screens go black earlier.
Because TikTok hates us.
Me and Courtney merged our lives, and then it took the video off for both of us. It was awful.
Oh, this is interesting. January 23rd will be 89 months since she announced the original Reputation. That's crazy. I know, July, we saw that she didn't get number 1 for Love Her Live from Paris.
It's a bummer.
Yeah.
It's a big bummer.
I thought she had it in the bag. Oh, hold on. What is this one? January 23rd is 6,666 days since the debut album was released.
That's what someone just commented in my page, too. That's crazy.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
See, that's Tay Voodoo.
Yeah.
The real question is, will she tour these 2 TVs or just randomly sing them as surprise songs? Probably as surprise songs.
I don't think she would launch a new tour just for... But the thing, though, is like, whenever TS12 comes out, the tour would be TS12, but it would never just exclusively be TS12. Like, she would still play songs from her old, like, her entire collection. So there's still a chance that, like, if there's a favorite vault track that does really well, that Taylor could eventually tour it. Or put it somewhere on a set list.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's just going to be interesting after the Eras tour, though. Like, going into that tour and being like, okay, well, what can we expect?
We talked about this yesterday at the meetup, because it's, like, really sad that we'll probably, like, there's a solid chance we'll never see her perform But Daddy, I Love Him again. Cause, like, it's not a single, it's
it's 6 minutes long.
Right.
We probably wouldn't even get that as a surprise song unless she ever, like, just did mashups again.
Right. Or, like Mastermind. Like, you know what I mean? Like, ones like that aren't singles that, like,
Or Marjorie.
Yep.
Or,
Crazy.
It's just wild.
Yeah. Like, is it over now?
I know. I love that one. What are you more excited for, debut TV or Rep TV? I feel like the hype over and around Rep TV, I'm excited for the vault tracks at this point.
Yeah.
Just give them to me. I want the vault puzzle. But I really feel like debut TV is just going to be unlike any other re-record era.
I agree.
And I'm excited to hear her mature voice with the songs. Because, like, when I think back to growing up, because I was, I think, 10 when I had first heard Teardrops on My Guitar. And I was like, who is this? I really love this. And like, my parents and growing up, we didn't listen to country music. So for me to be like, oh, I like this. This is really cool. I liked Rascal Flatts. That was about the extent of my country music. Or like Miley Cyrus, but she wasn't really, you know.
Right.
But I remember hearing her voice and being like, oh, I really like this. And then not really knowing who it was until later. But like, I just can't wait to know that I can link back to the, 2006, 2007 and being able to hear the differences and also see how she rolls it out and the colors and the imagery of everything with the photo shoots. I'm just excited in general. So I don't even say that I'm more excited for one over the other. I just think that the hype over Rep TV has been blown the fuck out. So I'm like, let's just get it.
Like, I used to feel like I always wanted Reputation Taylor's version more. And then, I don't know, a few months ago, I just, like, was listening to my playlist, and I just, like, feel like I listen to Debut more than I listen to Reputation. And I was like, okay, we'll send. Like, let's go. Like, I'm super, I mean, it doesn't matter to me which one comes next, but.
Same. Yeah. At this point, whichever I'll be happy with.
Yeah. I think I'm really interested in the aesthetics of Reputation Taylor's version and the vault tracks. Yes. But I'm most excited to hear, like, the entirety of the Debut album again in her mature voice, if that makes sense.
Yep. Like the original track listing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more excited to hear the original track listing versus the vaults, I guess, for Debut TV.
And I think, like we were talking in Vancouver, with her stronger voice, right?
Yes.
Some of it was almost a little bit like she was straining to hit different notes because she was so young.
Yes.
Yeah, she's much better and stronger now.
And it's even, like, even during the surprise song set when she would sing those debut songs, you could hear the strength when she would hit those notes.
Yeah.
And so that's, exactly. I'm just excited. In general.
I think Rep will sound different and people will be surprised. Possibly.
I mean, technically, Look What You Made Me Do TV did sound a little different. And I know a lot of people on the internet were pissed off about it.
It sounded like... The original to me was very, like, in your face and, like, a little, like, this one was, like, a little bit, like...
Yeah.
Like, okay. Clocked ya.
Clock it.
Yeah.
Keeping that pin in it. Yep. Do you think Friday we might get an Arrows 2.0 announcement? So if it does exist, maybe.
Yeah.
I think I'm just more excited about a documentary now. I just want the documentary.
I just want to know what the hell
I want to know
filming.
I want to know what the hell she was
filming.
We want to see it. I just want her to release the covers, then I'll be fine for a while, right?
Would I be? I don't know if I would be. I feel like that would just be like, okay, now I'm ready.
It's the tease. I know, that's true. I mean, I would probably be satiated for a week. I'd be like, okay, awesome. Now I can, like, you know, look at this a billion times. But that was the same way for TTPD.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she gave us all the covers and we were like, oh my God. And then when the track list leaked, then.
And then we started deep diving the track list.
Yeah.
And
that kept us really
entertained
very
for a
while.
And then people started putting the covers online colorized. Remember? That was fun. I loved those.
Was fun. We're just so creative as a fandom.
I know. We really are.
Like, normal people, Swifties. It's fine.
We can make anything fun, I feel. Yeah.
So I might have made a playlist of Taylor breakup songs to relate to the Lions losing.
Oh.
That was really sad. We watched that.
That was sad.
We were hoping that the Lions would take it.
But my brother-in-law is a Commanders fan, so I, like, have to root for them now. I do.
Well, there you go. So yeah, Ben, we did watch the Ravens Bills game too last night.
That was a heartbreaker too.
Yeah, that was rough. Yeah, we were there for the Travis touchdown.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was epic. I wish I would have gotten a video, but it's okay.
I need to go through. I might have.
Maybe you did. I just know that I did it. I had my phone was so deep in the pocket. There was no way. I couldn't feel my hands.
And it was like, so usually I would just be recording anytime they're in the red zone, and then I just delete them if they don't score, you know?
Oh, smart.
Right. But my hands were so cold yesterday.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I have it. I need to check.
Is the brown hair real? Oh, like this? Yeah. I'm supposed to get it done. I was supposed to have my hair appointment this weekend, but then the trip came and I forgot to move it, so I have it this Saturday.
It still looks pretty.
Thank you.
I know, it's so cool to even be in Arrowhead at the same time as Taylor.
Oh my gosh.
And then
the
to be
fact
able
that
to
we were
see
there
with her eyes is cool.
I am full in on clowning 123, yes. I'm the clowny. I'm the clowner.
The CEO of the committee?
Yes. What if she releases 3 albums at the same time? Girl, if she ever releases 3 albums at the same time, then the world
Peace be
is
with
not
us.
real.
Because
Yeah, I don't know.
Swifties will be
That's a dream. We're
out
sleeping.
of commission.
We'd be like, what?
Was I closer to Taylor at the game than at Era's? No. When we were barricaded at Era's tour, we were very close to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just, I guess for me, the reason why it's so cool is because when you're there for Eras, you're there because you're, like, paying to see her perform.
And she's performing. Right? Like, she's, yeah.
So when you're able to see her just out in the wild, there's just something so crazy about it because she's there to enjoy it just like we are there to enjoy the game. And see her actual authentic reactions, like the video you got of her waving.
Yeah, her
it's
like
just
waving
so
and
cool.
blowing kisses to people. Like,
yes. Like,
yeah.
that's like, because she is still putting on a performance. So, like, I mean, she did cute faces while on the stage, depending on what song she was doing. But, like, when you can see her just, you know, with the fans interacting like any normal human, it just makes it so cool.
I feel like Taylor at football games is like, that's Tay-Tay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
her.
like, that's Tay-Tay.
The authentic.
She gets to be, like, cutesy, you know? Less, just, like, I don't want to say less professional, because she always is very poised and very professional, but she doesn't have to be the performer.
Right.
At that.
Because it's not her. It's not on her.
I hope that made sense.
Yeah. And I think, too, that just goes into why, like, you know, people just don't look at her all the time when they're at the game.
Yeah.
She's not the focal point. I know she's the focal point. But, yeah.
Yeah. But, like, I mean, you saw it. You saw it. Like, no one was turned around 24/7 with their phone recording her.
No.
Like, it
was respectful.
It very much was, yeah.
And also, for me, I think it was just knowing that, like, I could look over if I wanted to. I think that's the coolest fucking part. For, like, 3 hours, I'm like, okay, babe.
She's over your left shoulder. Yeah, she's, crazy.
Right, yep, she's just like us, but has a different job. She just has a cooler job. Way cooler than my fucking job.
It certainly pays a lot more.
Yeah. How would JoJo feel if it's the Chiefs Commanders in the Super Bowl?
Oh, I would love it.
I think that's what I'm
that's what
you said earlier.
At this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love it.
If she announces Rep TV on 123, you're gonna buy a new cat. I love that.
Ooh.
I love that. That's what we should start doing, is every time we have a theory. If she does it, I'm gonna do this.
If she does it, I'll adopt another animal.
Yeah, right.
Can't do that. I don't have...
Dude, I would have so many animals.
The mental capacity for that.
You have 3 already. Okay, I see.
Hi, Matthew. If she announces Rep TV, I'll buy a snake. You do it.
Yeah.
You do it.
At this point, Car, I'm just clowning over 123 because why the hell not?
It's dark times.
It's dark times. It's depressing as hell.
To bring the light, yeah.
Like, you know me too. I'll be, even though I don't think that anything's coming on Grammy night, you best believe I will be making theory videos about Grammy night. Because why the hell not? Especially like last year. Everybody was like, nah.
Everyone told us no.
And I was like, I don't know.
I'll be honest with you. That was the one reason I didn't want TikTok to go, because I was like, damn it, I didn't find that video.
Yeah.
And I was like...
Oh, yeah, of you counting it?
I straight up was like,
yeah.
I think she might announce TS11 at the Grammys.
Yep.
And I forgot to save it, so I was like,
oh, shit. You gotta go back and save it.
I know, I need to go back and save it today. But, everyone told us we were crazy.
Everybody.
Put it on my tombstone. I was right about one thing.
And the funny part, because, like, you were talking about TS11 coming at Grammys night.
Yeah.
And I knew, like, I wanted TS11 to come.
Yeah.
But puzzle piece.
Oh.
But for me, like, I was making all of these videos about Rep coming. And it's so funny because, like, I remember right when we got that 321 error code, I was like, holy fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap. What is actually happening because of the black nail? So I still feel like I won a little bit.
We all did.
We all won.
And then we all knew it was on because that morning she changed her profile picture to be black and white. Well, it wasn't quite black and white, but
yeah.
And I'll never forget that girl on TikTok. Mm-hmm. She was like, this is not a black and white photo. This is not Reputation. Yeah. And I was like, yes, girl. Love this. Mm-hmm.
So
she nailed it.
She did.
I'll never forget that video of hers. I think she was like partly joking, but like she was totally
like
she
half
was
serious. Right. Yeah. It's just fun because, like we talked about earlier, there's really nothing wrong with being excited about something, even if it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Because then it just means we keep guessing. I don't know. I don't know why it pisses people off so bad.
So they need to eat a Snickers.
Yeah, they need to.
They'll be okay.
Eat a Snickers. They'll be fine.
She won't do it 2 years in a row. I don't know. Oops, I got the puzzle piece too.
Okay.
I didn't touch it. It just said verifying and went away.
I mean, if your screen didn't go black, then you're probably fine.
I don't know. I don't think that she'll announce at the Grammys again, but like...
yeah. Because, I mean, technically, if you think about it, she did announce Midnights at the 2022 VMAs. Mm-hmm. And then... I mean, I don't know. That's just hard.
So what award shows has she done? She's done the Grammys, she's done the VMAs.
Yeah.
Did she announce anything else at an award show?
I don't think so. I think those are the only two.
She did Instagram Live with Lover.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Instagram post was Reputation.
Mm-hmm. Same with
she announced on GMA for like Red.
Yep. And that's how she did Love Story too, right? TV?
I think so.
Okay.
Good Morning America?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the Eras Tour on Good Morning America?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
And then Speak Now 1989 on the Eras Tour.
Yep. I don't know what else she could do.
TikTok Live is next.
God.
That's why they brought TikTok back.
If I ever saw a notification that she was on a live on TikTok, imagine.
Thank you, President Taylor Allison Swift, for bringing back TikTok.
Yeah, thank God. She's a real hero in this.
If she was ever live on TikTok.
I mean, it's just basically like when they went live on her account during one of the TTPD reveals. Like,
yeah.
Heart attack.
And you just start screen recording and just like,
yeah, just
watch.
Yeah. Hi.
The Chiefs game was awesome, but very cold. We loved it.
Super cold. I do think that regardless of what happens at the Grammys, I think that you have a point because the last two things that we've seen, she's been decked out in all black.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we should see what she wears to the next playoff game.
Yeah.
It's just still weird that she didn't wear any red. She, like, went full black.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll have to see what she wears for that game. I think it's next Saturday, right? The 26th?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, Courtney's right here.
Hi.
Full black for the Super Bowl last
you.
year. Yes, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. The black corset with the pants and the ponytail.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Sunday. Okay, Sunday at 5:30, they're saying.
Okay, cool. Sunday at 5:30. I love it.
Man, we gotta wait a whole week.
No! It'll go fast.
It'll probably go fast.
It always does.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the first time that she didn't wear something red, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think it's any reason to, like...
No.
Feel alarmed or, like, she was making a statement or anything. I really feel like the vibe, like, they all, like, coordinate in the suite. And
yes.
So she coordinated.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I feel like she's just... When she wants to wear what she wants to wear... She just has her mind made up with what she wants to wear.
Right.
But your video on her gloves, I'm with you.
It's just I don't know if I don't know if I didn't make myself clear. I just think that she was like deliberately not wanting to show us her nails because I don't think her nails were red.
No, I agree.
I think they were still that like black green color, and she was just when she didn't have the gloves on, she was hiding them.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Flower.
Agreed.
Yeah.
She's got to keep them. She's got to keep them that green now. That green black.
Yeah, the way that she went out, like...
Mm-hmm. No, she was deliberate. Because here's the thing, is when we are starting to sleuth, trying to find pictures of her when she's out and about, It's so hard to get pictures of her nails.
Literally,
like,
the second thing, we're like, what necklace is she wearing? What color are the nails? And half the time she's been out, her sleeves are like this, y'all.
Because she's not trying to show them off.
And the other night, she walked out holding her purse like this.
She was like,
hi, guys.
Like, okay.
I'm Taylor.
Okay. And she, like, I feel like she's also, like, dead ass staring at the camera, like, okay.
She's like, look at me.
Do you have it? Do you have it? Okay.
Did you get it?
Do you have it? Are you sure? Do you need me to stop? Do you need me to start again?
Did you get it?
It's so real though.
You saw it? Okay, got it.
Because the fact that we had, once the HD photos came out, there was what, like 6 of, well,
yeah.
Like, there were so many good photos that you could, like, zoom in. You could see how the light hit them. Like, and some of them, they look just black. And some of them, you can see the green tint. You know? Like, she was trying to get us to see.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And, like, the reason we keep talking about her nails, guys, is because Taylor has told us she leaves Easter eggs in her nails. So, like, it is 1,000,000% more likely that Taylor going out holding her purse like this is to show her nail polish than it is to, like, show that she's not engaged. You know what I mean? Like, that's not something... She shows her nail polish on purpose. Like, she's always done that.
Mm-hmm. And, yeah, I think just... knowing that she's used that before. That's really all that we have to go off of. That and her clothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do we think about all that plaid? Well, me and JoJo think it's TS12.
I do.
And I also think it could just be her teasing 2 different things at the same time, because she always does that. So the plaid could be for TS12, and all of the black and white could be for rep. Because she's used different color variations for the plaid. Or any of the linear pieces that she's done. It's not just one set color. Mm-hmm. And it's not just tartan. It's not just the checkered pattern either. Do we think that Taylor will go to the game on Sunday even though the Bills were mean to her? Yes. Because it's still at Arrowhead.
It's at Arrowhead, yeah. There was one thing I wanted to answer really fast.
Do it.
Debut Lover House is suspect because it's plaid. I have a weird theory about the Lover House on Eras Tour being that plaid color. Because I personally feel like those graphics were probably made before Taylor had a chance to even conceptualize TS12 or like what she wanted to do. So I think the green plaid wallpaper is so people can't green screen it and put weird shit in her Lover House. Mm-hmm. But that's just me. I don't know. I don't even know if that would stop people from green screening it.
Here's the thing when it comes to the Lover House. I feel like there's so many elements to it that I think was probably just a design from the designer and not necessarily something thought up by Taylor herself.
Right.
Because, I mean, and now that could be totally wrong. It could be possible that, like, every time they did a decision, she'd be like, oh yeah, I love that. Or, ooh, incorporate this. Like, that's totally possible. But I don't know. Because it's the same thing with when you look at the Anti-Hero music video in the bathroom, right? Like, I think that there's so many Easter eggs in that one scene.
Right.
But it's because we link colors or patterns to eras now. Mm-hmm. And so her being in white could be for TTPD. Mm-hmm. Or it could just be that white was like pure, right? Because white assigns to different things, whatever. So I think it could be something, but it could also not be something. Mm-hmm. But her wearing it right now is purposeful. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel like when we think back to the OG debut era, plaid wasn't really... a thing. So I don't know.
I think just to like take it again one more step further, she didn't really. She was out before she released Speak Now in 1989 Taylor's version. We got tons of pap walks. Yeah. She was dressing to TTPD. She was not dressing to Easter egg the re-records.
Right.
And I think that's the one thing that's holding me solid is that she hasn't really Easter egged those re-records. Not much. Maybe a couple random things. Yeah. But overall, it's been mostly for the era because the re-records have not been pulling us from those eras. Mm-mm. So I kind of just keep reverting to that, personally.
Right. Yeah. I think you're right. Because, I mean, just think back to all of the times that she did pap walks for TTPD with the white.
Yeah. But I think there are little pieces.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's just like when we see... I mean, we all lose our shit when we see snake pieces.
I mean, I lose my shit when I see a cowboy boot.
Same.
Like, I mean, yeah.
Or a horse...
Right.
Yeah. Right. So honestly, at this point, it's just a guessing game. So it could be, I mean, we think it's for TS12, but it could be for debut. I don't know.
Well, and then I immediately start going back to, I hate doing what I've done before. So
yeah.
It's like, well,
so then it's
who
like,
freaking
shit,
knows?
I don't know. Yeah.
The only thing that is keeping me going right now is like honestly that quote, like,
yeah,
that she hates doing what she's done before, because like that to me, the only way I can see that is breaking this pattern.
Yes.
That Swifties have established.
Yes.
That we've labeled as the pattern of like the 2 re-records, 1 new album.
Yeah.
That's what I think is going to be different this year.
Right.
I don't know though.
Because I think that the predictability of the 2 albums, 1 re-record, like, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's what she doesn't want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? Because even if she were to do 1 re-record and then a new album in the middle, that would still break the pattern.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah.
Hi, Jess.
Whatever it is, I'm here for it. We'll be here till the
until
forever.
The wheels fall off.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, we could go all year with nothing. That's fair.
Yeah.
I think we've already seen her out more this year than we did in like 2016, though.
For sure.
Already, and we're
For
what,
sure.
like 21 days into the year?
Yep. And also, even if she doesn't release anything, it doesn't mean that we won't get Taylor content, because she's going to be doing her movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to be fed once we actually start to see what it's about, who she's casting in it,
Mm-hmm.
where they're going to be filming it at.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's going to be a jackpot
Mm-hmm.
of content. And especially, like, seeing her recording things.
Yep.
That just makes me excited.
Yep.
And then also, like, what the soundtrack was going to be like. Like, is it going to be Taylor coded? Or is it going to be, like, other artists that she's picking? I don't know. I'm just excited for all of it.
Yeah. I am too. I think we also, like, need to accept that, like, if she isn't wanting to, like, Easter egg or speculate or, like, be seen,
yes,
she won't be.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, she just won't be. I'm really enjoying her going out in New York City, like, with Travis, just boldly walking in the front freaking door of the restaurant and then out the exact same way she came. Like, I love it. I can't,
Every time.
Yeah. We were through the freaking trenches thinking that girl was in a trunk being carried out of her apartment so that we couldn't see her. So, like, forgive me for being excited to see her walk into Nobu.
Seriously. But it's just, the dopamine, the serotonin.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
So good.
We could see one picture of her and just all lose our shit.
I just love seeing her out. Like, just living life, dude.
Yes, and smiling and being happy. Mm-hmm. Literally.
What about Travis's comments about several albums? I took it as several songs, but regardless.
Several songs, yeah.
Very excited.
Hell yeah. Magic. Happiness. And fun.
I know. Oh, so good. There's no way.
Like,
so because, like, again, she was wearing the plaid when she said that.
Yes. She was.
Mm.
I just still can't believe. I just feel like this whole year, or last year, everything was just so different. Or her bringing him on stage.
Yeah.
Him technically being in a music video. I'm just saying.
Yeah. He is in that damn music video.
Now he's in a thank you speech. Because I don't care. I don't count Joe Alwyn's stupid ass.
Oh, Allie, she was wearing plaid when she said that. Happiness, fun, and magic. My boyfriend Travis. She was in the plaid. She had not changed to the UFO yet. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy.
Yes.
Crazy. Am I misremembering this? They're telling me she was in the UFO. I had it in my head that she was in the plaid when she said that. Happiness, fun, magic. I'm like...
It might have been the UFO. I would have to look, though. I don't know. I just remember her saying it because I was just screaming.
I, like, am, like, even in my mind, I'm, like, not seeing her in the UFO dress as she said that. But now I'm, like...
Yeah, I
have a mixed bag. Because I'm, like, in my head, I could have sworn on God, but you guys are all telling me, so now I need to prove myself wrong.
Because, I have some in here saying UFO, some saying plaid. It's 50-50.
We'll just find it. We'll just
Here
find
we go.
it. It's
We're going to find it.
Oops. Right here. Hold on.
We are talking about when she gave Travis the shout out.
She was in the UFO dress. Hold on.
Someone like cheering and like. Woo!
Yeah, that's it.
UFO
She was in the UFO dress. I love her. It's still my favorite speech.
Yeah, it's still the best.
From across the studio where we were shooting it, and that one person was my boyfriend Travis.
Yes, this is in the
It's so
this
good.
is in the UFO dress. Yeah. Yeah.
Everything this man touches turns to happiness and fun and magic. So I want to thank him for adding that to our.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I literally had it in my head that she didn't give a speech in that UFO dress, and I really just gaslit myself.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I know it never gets old.
That's just like what we were talking about yesterday with the lyric change for that song. What was the song? We were talking about it yesterday at the table.
Paris.
Paris. Yes, thank you. It's just like that same thing. The Mandela effect.
Mandela. Yeah, like
Mandela.
Nelson Mandela, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm chalking it up to. We all convinced ourselves that it was the one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Can we time travel back to March 2023? Please take me
Yeah.
with you.
Those were crazy times.
Yeah.
Remember people fighting on Reddit on if people would be allowed to live stream or not?
Yes.
People got nasty.
Yeah, people really did.
And now we're live streaming everything.
Literally everything. Like,
Yeah.
the Eras Tour just changed everything when it came to concerts.
It really did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's pretty much happened with every other artist. No, I mean, not to the extent, but, like,
No, not
you
the
know,
same,
people will
but-
still live stream it. You know, you can find them readily available.
Mm-hmm.
That's why watching Short and Sweet is so fun.
Yeah. And I like what, like, Sabrina has been doing with her costume changes and stuff is really clever.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just makes
Yeah.
the whole experience fun. Because without the, like, reach of the fandoms like that, nobody would know. Like, nobody would probably know that all her tights were different.
No.
You know? Or if we did figure it out, it would be, you know, like, weeks after.
Right. No, I go back to, like, God, even, like, I wasn't a big Tumblr girly, so, like, during the 1989 eras and, like, even before, how do I explain this? Like, things that happened in tour, like, all of these little isms that we found throughout the tour, like, not everyone was privy to those. I wasn't, because I wasn't on Tumblr.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
So, like, I didn't know a lot of these little things that changed on the tour. Like, the Eras Tour was the first one that I've been able to follow, like, through socials.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep, the Eras Tour was more than a tour or any concert that any artist has ever done. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It was really like a movement.
Yeah. Yeah. It really was.
I am from South Dakota. JoJo is from Kansas City.
Kansas City, Missouri. Yes, I Lie will be on debut TV. I'm like,
Oh, please,
that's the
God,
one thing
I
I'm
love
convinced
that
of.
song.
That one and I Heart Question Mark.
Yes.
I'm like sold because they were so many people had copies of those songs.
Yes, so many.
There's no way.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I Don't Want to Live Forever will be on
for sure.
Reputation.
Please. I love that song.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yes. I think Crazier is a given because she sang it on the Eras tour.
For sure.
But I'd Lie and I Heart Question Mark are those like have always been vault songs. So I think the question that they were asking is like, do you think that she'll release them finally?
Right.
Which like I feel like she
fucking hope
has
so.
to. Yeah.
I think it's just one of those, well, those songs that everybody loved and embraced, but never were actually streamable.
We didn't even realize
So-
that they weren't on the fucking album because
Right.
we all downloaded it off of LimeWire and it was just on there.
It was such an era. Freaking LimeWire.
Yeah.
I swear.
Crazy.
But yeah, you're right, because I think that I had it in my head that it was all...
I had no idea
Yeah.
for like years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the nostalgia of listening to an octave higher I'd Lie on YouTube as a kid. Yes.
I never listened to I'd Lie because I wanted to save it for Taylor's version, but then I heard it and got hooked.
Yes,
Good.
it's so real.
It's good.
If you guys are in another state together, can you have more meet and greets? Yeah, I mean, I think our plan is at least when we can get together, we want to try to. Because the one we did yesterday was really fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
How many people were at the meetup? I want to say we probably had 20, 15 to 20 total.
It's hard because people came in and out.
Yes.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people that came, a lot of people that drove.
Yes.
Yeah, especially for like 4-day notice. It was pretty awesome. A world tour of meet and greets. I certainly do not have the funds or the mental capacity to plan that.
That would be so fun though.
No, it wasn't cold. We were just upstairs, like in the. They had like the garage doors closed. It was warm. We didn't wear clothes.
We were
anything.
good.
It was great.
At one point, I think we got hot.
Yeah, Jen was there. It was tons of fun.
Yes, we need a guest book for everyone to sign. Next time we'll have to do that.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Next 3 weekends are AFC Championship, then the Grammys, and then the Super Bowl. Okay.
Sweet.
That's nice. They have a Super Bowl MVP, and then they have a league MVP. So, Super Bowl MVP, like, I think they win a car or something.
They win a car?
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
Whoa.
I know someone in the chat probably knows better than me.
Dang.
But the league MVP is different, I think. Yeah.
Do we think Rep TV could finally get a Getaway Car music video?
Dear God, I hope so.
That would be iconic.
Lindsay says Super Bowl MVP wins car and a trip to Disney. That's right, because I remember Patrick Mahomes going to Disney the day after, and he hadn't slept, and he had his goggles on, I think, his ski goggles, because he had his kid at Disneyland the day after they won the Super Bowl, and that man...
Oh, wow.
Was probably so sick.
Oh.
Like, there's no way he wasn't hungover as hell.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Lindsay.
I genuinely don't know what I would want for a music video if it was actually like an OG song off of the album.
Yeah, right.
Because I like think about it.
I'm hoping we get like a vault track, like Is It Over Now, that we get a music video for.
Yes. Because I don't know, like I feel like All Too Well 10 was just special. Like, so it just got that moment. I just don't know if she'll do that again.
Right.
It just feels more likely that we get a vault track music video. I'm still sad we didn't get a 1989 one, but...
I know. Because she made Slut a single, didn't she?
Yep.
Sad day.
Yep.
Never got it.
And we'll never know because fucking Maddie Healy.
And with that...
Is that what I said?
I think I'm going to log off. Courtney,
yes,
you can stay on if you want to.
Oh, no, we're good.
Okay, I think we need to go, guys. We're going to wrap up things. Courtney's going to head home today, so we're going to hang out and try to enjoy our day a little bit.
Yes. Manifesting all the good things.
Go Chiefs.
Yes, go Chiefs.
Bye, guys.